Assalamu alaikum, dear friends, how are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, some of the people they are seen in quite a difficult situation. The circumstances are not good at all. The resources are poor, but the challenges are high. Despite all that, we see them that they are developing, moving forward. With the passage of time, they keep progressing, and a time arrives that they are seen as a successful people. They are seen as an example. But dear friends and fellows, it does not and did not happen overnight at all. It took a lot of time, obviously. During all that time, they kept improving. They became better and even more better person. They learned the skills which made them better, which improved them, and which ultimately the world recognizes them. The people around them look upon this character as something worth following. So, dear friends and fellows, was that a magic or something else? Is it doable, achievable for all the people, for many people, including me and you? Yes, the answer is indeed it is doable. Anybody who follows certain principles, who follows certain rules, I think they can become a character like this one, even if at all their circumstances are difficult and not so easy to surmount. But despite all that, a person can improve oneself on a consistent basis, and a time arrive then they are seen as somebody very attractive. So, my dear friends and fellows, there are certain principles, there are certain rules to be followed. We are going to talk about all those one by one. We need to understand, as there are only 10 principles, as there are only 10 rules. So I think let's look upon all that one by one. First of all, it is embracing the present. We need to embrace the present. What does it mean? Instead of moaning and groaning, instead of wishing this should not have happened, why this did not happen, why did this happen? So I think they don't indulge into anything like that at all. They know that this is mere wastage of time. And the right thing is that whatever the situation, just accept it from the bottom of your heart, and from the very that point start develop a plan, evolve a plan, and start working upon your plan to make your life better. So the first principle of these people is embracing the present. Sometimes embracing the present, they don't waste time wishing the things were different, or they are daydreaming about an easier path. Instead, they embrace their present circumstances, recognizing them as a starting point for whatever comes next. Wherever they are, they accept it wholeheartedly, and then they start moving forward. So that is the quality number one. Now the second thing is finding peace in impermanence. Impermanence. We need to understand. We need to accept it that nothing here in this world is permanent. Rather, the only thing which is permanent here in this world, that is change. The only thing which is permanent here in this world, that is change. We need to accept it, and then I think we need to move forward upon this thing. So, my dear friends and fellows, I think it is indeed very important that we should be, my dear friends and fellows, we need to find peace in impermanence. Finding the peace in impermanence, it is so much important, accepting the impermanence. So it is, where most or almost all might see change as a source of stress and anxiety. These individuals see it as an opportunity. They people find opportunity in the impermanence. If at all something or some facility was available to them in the past and it is no more available, they don't feel trouble at all. Rather, they think that there is an opportunity in it, and that is their attitude. They find peace in the impermanence. So now the third thing is cultivating mindfulness. Cultivating mindfulness. What is this, by the way? Respond to adversity with grace and keep moving forward no matter what. Respond to adversity with grace and keep moving forward no matter what. Mindfulness means that not to dwell in the past, not to live in the future, rather to focus and to concentrate upon the present moment, because the present moment is very important indeed. So my dear friends and fellows, it is the number one thing that we need to. So, my dear friends and fellows, it is very important indeed. It is very important indeed that we should be focusing and concentrating upon the present moment. It is called cultivating mindfulness. Now, the fourth thing is embracing failure as a learning point. Embracing failure as a learning point. Failure is not bad at all. We can learn a lot by the failure. Failure is not bad, provided we have the ability to learn from the failure. Failure can teach us a lot. No other teacher, no other coach can teach us whatever the failure can teach us. So failure is not bad at all. We need to embrace the failure. Now the fifth is understanding their core values. Understanding their core values. Core values are very important because it helps us a lot in decision making. Our core values help us a lot in taking the decisions. I think we need to take the decisions. It will help us a lot indeed. Taking the decisions, it is really great because as far understanding our core values are concerned, it is a lot more helpful as far this thing is concerned. So understanding your core values can provide clarity, especially during turbulent times. It can help you make decisions that align with who you truly are. So, dear friends and fellows, it is understanding their core values. Of course, the sixth thing is taking small, consistent steps. Taking small, consistent steps, ability to take small consistent steps toward their goals. They understand the progress is often incremental, and the big achievements are usually the result of many small actions. So I think, because as for the big success is concerned, it does not happen overnight at all. Rather, even the smaller contributions, something being done on a smaller basis, on a smaller scale, on a daily basis, I think it will contribute a lot as far our ultimate success is concerned. So taking small consistent steps, it is totally and absolutely necessary. Now the seventh thing is practicing self-compassion. Self-compassion, because self-compassion, sometimes we fail, sometimes we feel inadequate, sometimes we feel that it is quite a lot of setback. So dear friends and fellows, in a situation like this one, instead of self-flagellation, instead of meeting ourselves with a very harsh criticism, it is far better to take care of ourselves and understanding that nobody on earth is perfect at all. So if at all I'm not perfect, no matter at all. If at all I have failed, it does not matter at all. What is needed here is to take care of ourselves, because we are the most important asset of ourselves. If at all we are taking care of us, not taking care of us, it actually means that we are destroying and spoiling, not taking care of the most important asset of ourselves. So it is extremely important to practice the self-care. Now the eighth thing is embodying a growth mindset. What is this embodying a growth mindset? There is a fixed mindset and there is a growth mindset. While the fixed mindset does says that I am unable to develop further because of my age, because of my circumstances, I cannot improve myself at all, I cannot enhance my capabilities, I cannot enhance my working. So while the growth mindset says that by with the dedication, with the hard work, with the consistent amount of work, we can gradually but we can incessantly improve our abilities, our intelligence, and everything else what we are trying to do. Now the ninth thing is that knowing when to rest. Taking rest is equally important. We don't need to be workaholic at all. Those people who don't do or who are seen keep working for all the time with no rest at all, they people have to face the burnout. We do have to avoid the burnout. Rather, we need to recharge our batteries so that we keep our thrust forward, we keep moving forward, we keep working forward. Because as for the work is concerned, we don't have to do it on a single day, for a single day, for a single week or month. Rather, we need to do it for the whole of the life. So for all that reason, we need to take the concept, we need to take the breaks and the rest and the downtime regularly. Now the 10th and the last thing which we need to understand is celebrating progress, no matter how small. We need to celebrate the progress. It actually means that we need to encourage ourselves, because celebrating, if at all we don't reward ourselves for the small successes we have achieved, it actually means that I will not be able to get it on a consistent basis. Not only that, we need to pay and we need to reward other people for whatever good they have done to us, the way we are rewarding our family member, the way we are rewarding our kid. If at all a kid has performed well, their parents celebrate, they reward them, so that the kid could keep working with a greater interest and could bring home even the bigger success in the same manner. Not only that we need to pay and we need to reward other people, rather we need to do it to ourselves as well. Because if at all we are not doing it, it actually means that the work we are doing, maybe we will not be able to work with that much and with that much of enthusiasm, with that much of the keen and the deep interest. So for all that reason, we need to celebrate even the small successes. It actually means ensuring, it actually mean sending a signal to we ourselves, our own capabilities and talents, our own mind and subconscious mind, that yes indeed, every time you bring home any sort of success, no matter how small it is, I will be rewarding you, I will be appreciating you, I will be encouraging you. So these are the 10 points each one of us need to understand. If at all the circumstances are difficult and it's not easy, the smooth sailing is not easy, we need to understand it, we need to practice it. With the practice of all these 10 things, I think we shall be able to move forward, keep developing, keep achieving whatever we want to on a consistent basis, and ultimately we will be able to achieve whatever we wanted to. That's all from me at the moment. Thank you very much. Allah